正在准备着色器。为了提供顺畅的游戏体验，请稍等片刻以完成此流程。选单阅读器，关闭，按下 Alt 键切换。辅助选项，切换摇杆、描字体大小、高对比文字、高对比度游戏，选取接受即表示我同意 WB Games 接受，领取你的奖励，跳过登入，硬体天空品质。全域品质域显示选项，显示选择视窗模式。选择显示上调模景深，上调影格率，景深，影格率，图形选效果品，后期除人口品，光线追踪反光线追开高9级，光线追踪光线套用设需要重新起检视距离纹理品质音讯选项，游戏选项。控制选项 PC 控辅助选项使用者界面显示坐骑控制 Y 设定值霍格华兹的传承支援并使用自动储存功能。显示自动储存图示时，请不要关闭系统或移除选定的储存装置。很高兴通知你已获选成为霍格华兹魔法与巫术学院的5年级学生。学期将于9月1日开始，初步的物资已为你备齐，并将陪伴你前往城堡。如你所知，对未成年巫师加以合理约束法，禁止17岁以下的人在校外使用魔法。然而，由于你的情况特殊，因此魔法部欣然同意艾丽莎尔·贝格教授在护送你从伦敦到城堡参加开学典礼及分类仪式之前，协助你精进施咒技巧。经起卫斯理教授、副校长 X 预设 B 返回。面部穿戴、脸部轮廓、肤色。肤色。肤色。发型设计、发色。 发色，发色，发色，面容，面容，面容，面容，雀斑极致，面容。眉毛，眼睛颜色，眼睛颜色，眉毛颜色，眉毛颜色。完成你的角色。语音1。
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
音高。
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
音高。容易。名字。巫师。女巫。名字。语音2。眉毛。面容。发型设计。面部穿戴。预设。完成你的角色一般。名字。姓氏。巫师。姓氏。名字。姓氏。名字。姓氏。名字。姓氏。巫师。开始你的旅程。
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks. left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly, to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's the glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard! How did you...
Wait! We do...
Hang on!
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
按下方向键下以快速消耗一项物品并恢复一些生命值。
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir?
右摇杆查看周遭。
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Portkey?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
左摇杆进行移动。
How far did that portkey take us?
farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good
跳跃
question.
斜线攀爬。
Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way!
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
点击 RT 键以进行基础施法。
Excellent!
使用你的镜头右摇杆选择一个作用中目标。有些玩家偏好透过在设定中停用镜头相关瞄准来选择目标，并使用相同的摇杆移动虚拟形象。
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Up there. We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself! Reparo! Almost there!
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
小地图可显示你周围的环境，你自己位于中间，这是你目前的目标。按住方向键上可前往切换任务目标详情。继续。
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
It can't be.
Just a moment. Ooh. Where do we begin?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them. Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the porky container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your
使
wand
用左
and
摇杆
focus.
稳固你的魔杖，并沿着符号的路径引导它来学习咒语。在你的魔杖沿着符号路径移动时，于提示加速时按下相应的输入。方向键左施展现线形。
There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door?
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
使用左摇杆稳固你的魔杖，并沿着符号的路径引导它来学习咒语。在你的魔杖沿着符号路径移动时，于提示加速时按下相应的输入。你已获得魔杖照明魔咒路摩斯，该魔咒已自动插入你的咒语组。路摩斯会在你的魔杖尖端制造出光线，协助你在黑暗区域中看到事物。按住 RT 键并点击 Y 以施展路摩斯。
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Look out!
Potato.
Accio! Defendo! Levioso! Deposo! Defendo! Confringo! Levioso! Expulso! Deposo! Potato! Confringo! Levioso! Expulso! Deposo! Confringo! Defendo! Levioso! Expulso! Confringo! Expulso! Lumos! Stay close!
Lumos. Lumos. Professor? Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
按住 RT 键并点击 Y 以施展路摩斯。
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Oh, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. suppose I'm on my own this time. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Lumos. Lumos. I need to align these statues with their reflections.
在破新户期间按住 Y 以使用多多施反击来使敌人晕眩。被击晕的敌人会受到额外的伤害，以金色数字表示。看你的目标可揭示前方的道路。看你的目标可揭示前方。看你的目标可揭示前方。看你的目标可揭示前方的道路。你的旅程止步于此。白色轮廓表示你的活动目标。在破新户期间按住 Y 以使用多多施反击来使敌人晕眩。被击晕的敌人会受到额外的伤害，以金色数字表示。继续。 的目标可揭示前方。看你的目标可揭示前方。看你的目标可揭示前方的道路。设定值：储存游戏。图形选全部静音。显示选全部静音高。单声道音讯全部单声道音讯单声音讯控制选项。游戏体验选项按钮。存取实战指南。视图按钮。 再试一次。方向键左线线型会高亮显示负，在破新户期间按住 Y 以使用多多施反击来使敌人晕眩。被击晕的敌人会受到额外的伤害，以金色数字表示。继续。看你的目标可揭示前。看你的目标可揭示前方的道路。 按下按左摇杆冲刺。
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in there.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that The instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't help.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to. Good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas Nigellus Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
我等不及要开始上课了，我等不及想要探索。
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
胆识、好奇心、忠诚、好奇心。
A sense of adventure? I like to think that I'm not afraid of anything.
Oh, but you're brave at heart, exceptionally daring, undaunted by the unknown, willing to forge ahead alone when you must. Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
分类帽在为你分类学院时，会考量你个人的选择。葛莱芬多，葛莱芬多学院特色是大胆、英勇且具有骑士精神。X， 接受学院。B， 选择另一。
Better be Gryffindor!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor?
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
Well done. Now, Go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room. Lumos. Revelio.
设定值，储存游戏。设定值，储存游戏。
Whatever it is, they'll all want to know your secrets.
Now, which way is the common room?
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon food. Like that. Professor catches of this.
May I remind you that I did not raise you to break school rules and run around the castle after curfew? Have you any idea what sort of trouble you might get yourself into? You're lucky I don't come up there myself!
Here, have a sip. Go on.
Just so I'd have an excuse to visit Ollivanders again.
Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
感觉很棒呢。那肯定很尴尬吧？这样你就能为所欲为了。
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
很高兴认识你，盖瑞斯。你杯子里面的东西是什么？
Are you having butterbeer? For breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
很高兴认识你，也对魔药。
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference fundamentally between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my creativity as much as you might think.
很高兴认识你，盖瑞斯。
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
I find I'm more comfortable. Shame you weren't born with wings then. I'm sure you used them.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
是真的。当时情况吓死我了。
It's true, and I was almost killed. Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
How awful for you. And of course, that poor man from the Ministry. But still, you got to see a dragon. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
很高兴认识你。大家都
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
很高兴认识你。看样子你并不怕高呢。
I take it you're not afraid of heights?
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
很高兴认识你。你有
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
很高兴认识你。
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
Oh, what did I do wrong this time? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
我跟他学过几招。
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
我相信你会成功的。或许你需要加强施法技巧，或许你只是需要一点练习。
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
祝你好运。
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
祝你好运。
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
祝你好运。
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Life seems rather dull in the house.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding law.
Lumos.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up! Ah! The guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
巴鲁费奥的肖像指南页面。这个肖像描绘着巫师巴鲁费奥，他以包你醒脑万灵丹著称。大家也透过他的案例明白，如果念错咒语会发生什么事。他曾经把 F 的音发成 S， 结果因此倒在地板上，胸口上还踩着一只水牛。你已解锁实战指南挑战，完成挑战的进度将会显示在此处。实战指南挑战是获得经验点或 XP 的唯一途径。选项按等级1，这是你的巫师等级。实战指南会追踪你目前的挑战进度。选择挑战选单以继续。挑战，总体进度。实战指南页面。实战指南页面。100%。每个挑战都必须从挑战选单中领取奖励。记得经常回来领取你已解锁的奖励。等级1，挑战。实战指南于霍格华兹收集2份实战指南页面。实战指南页面。地图：呼噜宴地点：大理石阶梯，霍格华兹宏伟的楼梯。A 选择。呼噜宴目前无法呼噜宴目前无法使任务全部主要作业地图呼噜宴地挑战收藏变换现行页面 out of 库存你可在装备首饰黑色皮革手套标准此物品没面部穿戴金边圆形眼镜标准金边圆形面部穿头饰深色平顶帽标准领饰天然米色围巾首饰已装备的斗篷及长袍已装备的物品魔杖手柄面部穿戴等级
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Revelio.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
你发现了一个呼噜燕快速穿梭点，你可以随时开启地图，快速前往任何已发现的呼噜燕。视图按钮，开启地图，地图，呼噜燕地点。LT 键 RT 键，缩放。霍格华兹分为2个主要区域，地图左侧是学生和教授居住的地方，包括各学院交谊厅和大厅。A. 选择南区以继续。南区，霍格华兹南区。A. 选择。在此检视中，你可以看到该地区可用的呼噜燕。绿色呼噜燕代表你已发现的火焰，包括你所属学院的交谊厅。灰色呼噜燕代表未发现火焰的位置。B. 地图的右侧找到各个学术兴趣点，包括天文塔、图书馆和温室。A. 选择图书馆附属区，图书馆附属区域。图书馆附属图书馆。中央大厅，霍格华兹城堡的中央大厅。中央大方向键左线线行会 Y 可保护你免受袭来的可格挡攻击。按住 Y 来施展一次多施反击，可暂时眩晕。
And here we are, quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Revelio.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Transfiguration has always come easily to me.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
谢谢你，教授。
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
谢谢你，教授。
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
谢谢你，火米村
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
谢谢你，教授。
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
确实没错。
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
My house broom will do me fine for a while, I'm sure.
Revelio.
中央大厅喷泉指南页面，装饰华丽的喷泉，设有雕工精细的雕像。
Revelio. It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
先生，我什么也没说。
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
你可透过地图追踪可用的任务。视图案地图，黑魔法防御术课。实战指南地图显示赫卡特教授的教室在天文学区的下层。黑魔法防御术课。实战指南地图显示黑魔法魔咒学课程。根据实战指南地图，黑魔法防御术 A。
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
释放魔法罗盘方向键上，你的魔法罗盘会引领你找到正在追踪的任何东西。魔法罗盘方向键上会引领你找到正在追踪的任何东西。等级1，挑战，收藏，库存，装备。等级，头饰，经典魔法师帽，装饰齐全的。所需等级，等级。
Revelio. Revelio.
等级1，挑战，总体设定值，从上次除显示选项，移动模糊，影格率160、144 FPS， 收藏。
Revelio.
三姐妹之中，指南页面。据说三姐妹之中是对3个名称相似的美丽陡峭山脊致敬，这些山脊雄伟地耸立在阿盖尔郡的峡谷上。有传言说，在城堡里响起时，人们可以听到其在山谷中响起，并穿过高地。多年来，当地人一直对神秘的钟声感到困惑。木猫指南页面，这个木质雕像形似潘格、唐恩，也就是无所畏惧的老鼠猎人和尽心尽力的读书伙伴。
Revelio.
Brother just started a hobby. Thought for certain he'd be slim. All of
There's
this
Revelio.
In there, I just know it.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
或许我该去看一下。
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
或许我该去。
Are there other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
或许我该去看一下。
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something and leave.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Anyone been into Albie Meeks' shop lately? I'm always looking for an excuse to go. Frankly, I'd rather live in Meeks.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could
马蒂金格瑞雕像指南页面。这个雕像脸上挂着一抹阿谀谄媚的笑容，描绘着中世纪巫师马蒂金格雷戈里。大家都知道他发明了格雷戈里奉承剂，只要把这种魔药交给某个人，对方喝下去之后就会坚信你是最要好的朋友。
Revelio.
B. 路摩斯。
Revelio.
B.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
I can't seem to master the wizard's potion.
备忘录，日期1875年12月31日，来自正气师办公室，主旨博尔金和伯克斯。博尔金和伯克斯最近在非正常营业时段活动频繁，尤其是在清晨的时候，有可疑的货物被运到商店的后门。根据我们对于这间商店声望的了解，我们决定加派更多的正气师去支援原本就已经在监视那间商店的正气师。你就是加派人员的其中一位。进一步的指示如下：右摇杆。
Revelio.
夏普教授的正气师徽章指南页面。正气师的徽章属于布莱克教授。正气师是魔法部执法单位的人员，负责保护巫师界免受各种威胁的侵扰，尤其是有关黑魔法的威胁。A.
Revelio.
and doesn't tolerate anyone.
The Chudley cannon is going to be unbeatable.
B.
Revelio.
B.
Revelio. Revelio. This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Do you ever wish you could ride a hippogriff? I've ridden one, of course.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Where did the professor...
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
我一路循着线索。
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that. B.
Revelio.
B. B.
Revelio.
布莱克教授，我想要建议你禁止大家在图书馆内施放魔法。有人偷偷溜进禁书区，还有奎西达。 布洛姆似乎把图书馆当成了私人的竞技场，在那边练习他最新的咒语，这很令人困扰。跟这些闹剧比起来，皮皮鬼显得乖巧许多。
Revelio.
B
Revelio. Revelio.
Lumos. Revelio. Revelio.
等级3，挑战地图呼噜燕黑魔法防御术图书馆附属区域图书馆附属占卜学教室图书馆附属区等级挑战。
There's only so much one can take, right?
等级3，设定值储存游戏储存显示选项上调模式 NVIDIA DLSS 品质影格率上调 Rate NVIDIA Reflex 低延迟胶片图示影格率60 FPS 无上限等级
Revelio. Revelio.
Lumos. Revelio.
等级3，地图呼噜宴地点黑魔法图书馆附属图书馆温室图书馆附属等级3。
Wonder how sharp it is.
Revelio. Revelio.
地图呼噜宴黑魔法防御术课实战 Y。
Revelio.
温室树木指南页面，这棵巨树位于霍格华兹温室的正中央，它的树根就跟这所学校的地牢一样深入地底，而且结构错综复杂。继续。等级3，装备首饰。首饰面部穿戴面部穿戴面部穿戴头饰头饰经典魔法师帽装饰齐全的。所需等级领事领事领事斗篷及长袍英勇披风优质。所需等级3，进攻5，首饰服装服装已装备的物品及常背心制服首饰面部穿戴已装备的物等级。
Revelio.
Have you ever had a conversation?
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
等级3，设定值储存有空白存档黑魔法防御术克，从上次视窗模式。等级3，设定值上调锐度胶片颗粒图示校准 NVIDIA Reflex 储存有退出游戏，确定要退出吗？按任意键开始。Y 设定值新角色 Arcade 变形学再入游戏，再通一些敌人对你武器库中的某些咒语和技巧有特殊的弱点。浏览收藏选单来加以了解隐藏的敌人弱点。
Revelio.
等级3，设定值退回主显示选择显示景深移动模胶片颗视野影格率图形选项效果品推荐高物的品阴影品检视套用设定光线追高光线套用设定光线追踪光线追踪环境遮挡 PC 等级3。
Revelio.
等级3，设定值退回主显示选图形选项图形全域品质预设物的品质天空执行基准光线中光线追踪套用设定等级设定值光线追纹理品后期除显示上调类视野影格率移动模糊胶片颗粒等级
Revelio.
If someone gets struck by a cursed broom, we do hope it's you.
厄斯的图画指南页面。这个图画描绘着年轻的孤儿巫师伊利厄斯，他曾经变换出老鼠护法，抵抗催狂魔大军和黑魔法巫师拉奇迪恩的攻击，并拯救了他村庄所有人的性命。A 等级3，挑战收藏魔杖手柄。等级挑战总体进任务，完成2个主线任务。实战指南页面于霍格华兹收集8份实战指，于霍格华兹收集2，于霍格任务收藏库存首饰已装备的物品，面部穿魔杖手柄库存骑手任务物品笔记资源骑手等级挑战实战指南页面于霍格华兹收集8份实战指南页面已完成。装备等级服装领饰服装斗篷及长袍笔返回首饰面部穿戴等级3。
Bit of snot on your nose. Thought you'd want to know. Hogwarts survives the reign of this emperor.
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos.
Don't think it's the delightful scent of garden.
Revelio.
辛辣通道指南页面。以通道的标准来说，这条通道相对没有什么特殊之处。不过，16世纪的时候，有人在处理恶人长作物时处理不当，引发恶臭数亿的海啸。在那之后，这边就一直弥漫着一股腐臭的气味，就算是使用威力最强大的除垢咒，也无法彻底根除。继续。
Revelio.
What?
Revelio. Revelio.
Well, my father now. Quidditch was cancelled.
Got called on to stumbled over all the way.
Revelio. Lumos. Protego. Revelio. Lumos. Ah. Revelio.
报丧鸭骷髅指南页面。这是爱尔兰凤凰或报丧鸭的骨骸，这种生物相当怕生，但它能够预测降雨的到来，因为叫声很悲凄的关系，曾经被认为是死亡降临的预兆。
Lumos.
That young'un's now a teacher herself. Wonder she's not gobbled up by her own fanged geranium.
Revelio.
等级3，设定值，储存有从上次除显示选项上调模式 NVIDIA DLSS 品质图示校准影格率60 fps 无上限移动模糊景深胶片上调类型图形选项天空品质9级天空品质执行机光线追踪光线追踪开光线套用设定执行基准硬体基准硬体分析人口品执行机叶子品物的品质材料品光线追9级光线追套用设定等级3 B
Revelio.
等级3，设定值，退回主图形选项人口品质光线追高光线追踪品质套用设定光线人口图形显示选择显示上调模式 NVIDIA DLSS 帧数上调 NVIDIA Reflex 低延迟启用停用等级设定值 NVIDIA Reflex 移动模图示校影格率75 fps 景深胶片颗粒开等级3
Greetings. In my opinion, divination is a load of rubbish.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I...
Nice and warm! Why do students always frown? Peace should burn the castle down!
Awful when they ask you a question though, isn't it? Grubby little faces. I'll just die. Not sure he's in at the present moment, the headmaster. Would be sure to tell him how very much he was.
Ooh, such fun!
I need to catch up on my letter writing. I think my owl's getting cobwebs. If you catch a whiff of anything, I mean, should there be...
Lumos.
Lumos. Revelio.
I don't think owls make very good pets.
Relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Got a peek at the prefect's bathroom.
Revelio.
Revelio 等级3，装备首饰，绿色条纹手套，优质等级。飞龙喷泉指南页面。变形学庭院中的喷泉，顶部是飞龙盘踞的形象，这里是学生休闲聚会的场所。尽管可能有卡多甘爵士发起的谣言与此相反，但这绝对不是那条被精力充沛的骑士不顾一切杀死的怀衣飞龙。
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Is that all you've got? Fun!
Levioso! Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
使用左摇杆稳固你的魔杖，并沿着符号的路径引导它来学习咒语。在你的魔杖沿着符号路径移动时，于提示加速时按下相应的输入。
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast.
使用 RT 键使出基础施法。
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
使用满为阿萨的漂浮咒语来突破黄色库存。
Now, the basic well done.
等级3。设定值储存游戏显示选项选择显示移动模糊隐格率无上限视野上调模式 NVIDIA DLSS 上调模式上调类型 NVIDIA DLSS 挑战
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say,
All my students with us together. I do enjoy a lively duel. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Levioso.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
我之前进行过魔杖战斗。
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
感觉很有意思。
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Revelio.
任务全部交错的魔杖地魔咒学课程。根据实战指南地图显示，罗
Lumos.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.等级4，设定值，退出游戏显示选项，选择显示器视窗模式，选择显示窗模，接受图形变更，套用已选择上调类型 ，NVIDIA DLSS， 上调 NVIDIA DLSS， 呈现解析度，消除锯齿模式。NVIDIA DLAA TAA 高，上调类型5，上调类等级。
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily.
And then the werewolves and the goblins and the upright.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, The Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbye.
等级4，设定值，载入由显示选呈现解析度，上调类型，上调模式 ，NVIDIA DLSS NVIDIA DLSS NVIDIA DLSS 上调锐度0，上调 NVIDIA DLSS NVIDIA DLSS NVIDIA DLSS 上调锐 NVIDIA DLSS NVIDIA DLSS NVIDIA DLSS 上调模式，景深，垂直 NVIDIA Reflex 低延迟，启用加增强 NVIDIA Reflex 垂直同步关开，影格率75 FPS， 等级。
Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Levioso.
我亲爱的萨蒂亚瓦蒂，你听到这件事一定会很开心。
Professor Howard is currently.
Clever! This game's the best one ever!
Revelio.
等级4，设定值，退出游储存游戏，显示选项，视窗模式，等级，设定值，上调模式 ，NVIDIA DLSS 上调 NVIDIA Reflex 影格率160，等级，设定值，移动模景深，移动模糊，关。开，图示校准，影格率60 fps， 120 fps， 360 fps， 140 180 160无上限。等级视野，景深胶片颗图形选后期除效果品全域品高。叶子品执行机光线追踪环高，光线追踪品质套用设定 等级。
I'll be weak.
等级。设定值。帧数深胶片刻垂直瞳景深人口品质。光线9级。光线追踪品质。套用设定人口品质等级。4。
Revelio.
Perhaps mind what you're doing there? He said I had a complexion like a hero. Saying that.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
使用左摇杆稳固你的魔杖，并沿着符号的路径引导它来学习咒语。在你的魔杖沿着符号路径移动时，于提示加速时按下相应的输入。
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
许多任何装备的外观都方向键左线线型会高亮显示附近的敌人容器、互动元素和容器。一些敌人对你 Y 可保。任何装白色轮廓表示。
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
召唤魔咒速速前将目标拉向施法者，按住 RT 键并按下所分配的按钮，将施棒速速前进一步拉近目标。放开 RT 键可停止施法。
That's it. Happens to the best of us. Splendid! Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Be sharp. There we go.
Here we go.
Phew.
Stay focused.
Watch this.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Don't lose your composure.
Here we go.
There we go. Trying. Watch this. Phew.
excellent control there. Very good, both of you. Well done.
在某些任务会授予特殊，许多任务都有咒语或等级要求。白色，任何装备的外观都可以在装备选单中进行更改，使其看起来像。
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
很高兴你理解。
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
很高兴认识你。
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
谢谢你告诉我瓦嘎杜。
Is Ouagadougou a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
谢谢你告诉我魔法在。
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
太了不起了。
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
谢谢你告诉我瓦嘎杜的事。
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio.
A word, if you would.
If you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me.
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
你这句话真暖心。
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
任务全部交错的魔杖第一局卫斯理下课后库存
Revelio. What are you up to now?
Revelio.
So many letters arrive every day, and none of them is ever finished.
I do get nervous when the outside.
等级、任务、地图、呼噜验地点、霍格华兹、卫斯理下课后 Y 打开任务卫斯理天文学区卫斯理下课后变形学教室实战之难挑战一些敌人对你武器库中的某些咒语和技巧有特殊的弱点。浏览收藏选单来加以了解隐藏的敌人弱点。等级4，库存笔记，来自杀魔法部备忘录，装备首饰，面部穿戴首饰，已装备首饰外观，霍格华兹皇室黑色皮革手套。一副标面部穿戴金边圆形眼镜，斗篷及长袍，已装备的物品，首饰，斗篷及传统校袍，已装备的物品，服装外观，时尚背心校服，古兰礼服，适合文职兵时尚背心校服，及长背心领饰，已装备领饰，天然米色围巾，面部穿戴，头饰，经典魔法师帽，装饰齐全的头饰外观，深色平顶帽，隐形头饰，深色平顶帽，头饰，面部穿戴，等级4。
Revelio.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
费格教授什么都还没说吗？不，教授。
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
罗南教授有提到那件事。
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
我准备好出发了。
Can you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
我准备好出发。
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
我准备好，这边真的。
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
我准备好出发了。
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
娜怎么样？
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks. 与罗南教授交谈来获得你的首份作业。作业是霍格华兹教授交给你的各种类型的任务，完成后会获得新的咒语作为奖励。完成首个任务的奖励是修复魔咒复修，同时这也是完成其他任务所必须的咒语。你可以在实战指南的任务选单中追踪作业及其进度。等级4，设定值，储存游戏，空白存档，黑魔法防御术课，手动储存。罗南教授的作业，储存完成。从上次退回主选单，确定要。白色轮廓表示你的活动目标，按下 A 开始。滑鼠右键，设定值。